With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Now here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Oubre. George left side. Maxey on the wing. Pass to Butler. Back to Maxey. That one off the back iron and out. Doncic up top. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Maxey taking up that airspace, doing a nice job just bouncing off the floor there.
I didn't know if they could match that last slam, but it only took them a couple of moments.
Hey, not the best interior defense on those last few trips, but who cares? That was awesome.
I don't think the fans have a problem with it one bit. This is some crowd-pleasing action we've got going right now.
That's his first personal foul.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to George. Lets it fly. And Reeves pulls it down.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
It's James with the drive. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Outside Butler. George outside. Back to Oubre. Pass to George. Shot clock at 5. Over Reeves. Kept alive. And Embiid throws it down.
The size and strength of Embiid, he is absolutely mammoth. Really hard to deal with. You may need a couple of guys to box him out.
Here's James. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
George for 3. George with another miss. Pass to Reeves. Here's Hachimura. Kicks it to Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Now here's George. Outside for Butler. Tries again. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Rui Hachimura. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Sends it home from three-point land.
We knew he was solid from range per the scouting report, but Connect can hit fairly consistently from out there.
George, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Vanderbilt pulls it in.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Yeah, that one's good.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Back to Butler. Outside Maxey. George for 3. George with another miss. The Lakers lead by 7. To the paint. Connect. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Known as a jump shooter, Connect is improving around the basket.
Pass to Maxey. To stop the run. Good on the bucket.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
76ers foul.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Joel Embiid.
Second team
Los
foul.
Angeles shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
For Los Angeles.
And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers, among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA. But clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity.
76ers trail by 8. It's George on the wing. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Reed.
George has got 5.
Because he's a stretch floor with a reliable and consistent 3, George adds a lot to this offense.
Back to Vincent. Here's Goodwin. No good on the buzzer beater.
Into the first period.
And so the first quarter is in the books.
Your Lakers.
It's Los Angeles.
16. The 76ers. 11.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
George's shot is off.
For the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. Embiid misses.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Hayes misses. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. It's a 5-point game. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Strong move and a little spicy, too. Embiid's passion for the game, the way he plays. I love him.
Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that, what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Give them some love.
The Lakers lead by 3. James, right side. Over George. James can't get it to go. Now Philadelphia with it. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Reeves. Let's go with a 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Butler on the wing. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
The Lakers in the lead. Here comes, huge slam by LeBron.
Yeah, you boy, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players could learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
Pass to Butler. It's stolen by James. Oh, LeBron rocks the rim.
LeBron James, power and athleticism on full display with the jam.
Now Embiid kicks it to George. And Philadelphia calls time here. Clark, what's incredible about LeBron? He makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
D.A., I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually